Welcome back with Chum North Spirits.
Howdy.
Black Wednesday Stories. We got Parachum and JD. Fortunately, OG definitely looks under the weather.
Yeah.
This story, this wax story for this Wednesday, is Rainmaker Charles Hatfield. I'm going to go ahead and just hop into the story and then we'll discuss.
Let's do it.
On January 16th, 1916, after 2-year drought, rain fell in San Diego thanks to Charles Hatfield, moisture accelerator. Before San Diego, Hatfield had been successful in bringing rain to revised parched farms in California San Joaquin Valley, filling prospectors' slush boxes in Alaskan Klondikes, dousing a forest fire in Honduras, and ending a drought in Italy. And proved he could make it rain anywhere in the Mojave Desert. He earned between $50,000 and $10,000 a downpour.
In 1916.
Yeah, that's millions.
Yeah.
Hatfield began his career in a barbaric culture when he realized that large storms often followed great battles involving cannon fire, and the cannon smoke somehow caused moisture in the air to form droplets rather than disperse. Experimenting on his father's Kansas farm, Hatfield mixed formulas of large wooden vats, allowing them to stew under cover for 20 minutes before removing the lid with a long pole and watching the noxious vapors rise until he got rain. Quitting his job as a sewing machine salesman, I mean, you got to sell them somehow.
Yeah.
Hatfield then grabbed his hat and umbrella and went to work. To bring rain to San Diego, Hatfield erected 2 wooden towers by Lake Marina, a reservoir of 60 miles from the town. Chemicals, water, and acid 300 times the average strength were added to the towers. 24 hours later, wicked-smelling vapors rose to the sky. As soon as the rain began to fall, it stormed for 12 days over the next 3 weeks, causing San Diego Exposition and the Tijuana racetrack to flood. Rain swept away 110 of 112 bridges, telegraph and telephone poles, houses, boats, and dams. People and animals died. Hundreds of snakes thrived in the city streets. The city was isolated for a week and refused to pay Hatfield. Hatfield later died and never revealed his secret formula for making rain.
So he basically went a little overboard.
Well, they had a 2-year drought, and he wasn't a geologist.
No.
He did not understand that in that particular area, when it rains, the ground can't absorb moisture very fast.
It runs.
It's absorbing. Compared to like Kansas and everywhere else, when it rains, the ground will absorb so much water first, then it starts pooling. In California, it's just clay and dry. It hits the area and then spreads, and that's where flash floods, all that happen. And we actually know
the formulas.
Some of the formulas, because it was silver nitrate and a few other chemicals that it's called cloud seeding. The fact that he was able to figure out how to cloud seed from the ground is what's amazing.
From the cannon fire smoke.
Yeah. Well, he make these vats, and he was using a chemical to make those vapors move up from the ground. He wasn't using cannons.
Out of 1 billion people, how many of them would experience war and cannon fire and all that kind of stuff and be like, the correlation that after the cannon fire smoke rose into the air, it would rain? Like, that's a rare observable talent.
That's also means he was probably at a
autistic
and was probably on autism scale. Yes, because that was something that would happen, is after large battles, it would start raining.
It would start pouring. Yeah,
and that's from the silver nitrate and everything else, and the smoke from the black powder.
But for someone to
notice that
is very, very unusual.
And then he researched it.
Yeah,
and then he tested it. And a lot of people don't realize, like, he was a real man. He made it rain in multiple locations, and
across the world.
and they, I mean, it was up until recent times. It was miracle working.
I'm surprised there's never been a movie made about this.
There may have been.
I don't think so.
But I mean, because a lot of people thought he was a snake oil salesman
Yeah.
and was just getting lucky. And the reality of it is, no, he was making it rain.
He was.
Like I said,
He was
had
making
he
it rain.
had he known more about geology
Yeah.
than the clouds, he probably wouldn't have flooded San Diego as bad. But I think it was part of it was probably the cloud cover wasn't as much as what he was used to, so he was trying as the strongest to make it happen.
Get as much
But he
dispersed.
didn't get paid.
Yeah.
They gypped him. He gave them more than they wanted for too much of a good thing.
Well, fuck him. If he didn't get paid for that one job, he was getting paid millions for all the other jobs.
At least one. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty whack. Let's hear the quote for the end of this one.
Well, there's a secret power and to optimize. The secret power, today's power is moisture acceleration. No shit. To optimize, become one with rain, wear feathers and turquoise. Turquoise is blue.
Yeah, because they do have the rain dances, the Native American stuff. Interesting.
That's definitely a whack story. Like I said, we have more understanding of it now than what they did back then. But he way ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time.
And probably should have been making way more money than what even then. Think about that.
I'm surprised that he was never prosecuted for all the deaths and destruction.
Well, I mean, the town asked him to do it.
Yeah, but still, I mean, when you're dealing with human life, it was a different time back then too. So, let us know in the comments
if you've heard about
if you've heard about those. Yeah.
What did you hear?
Yeah. And until next time,
be safe.
Boop, 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 boop.